Hi, this is Sharen, and I am married to Ostomate Mark. Mark and I have been married for 38 years, and I'm here to talk to you about the question that's on everybody's mind: sex with an ostomy. I have had many people over the years ask me, does having an ostomy affect sex? The basic answer is no. Having an ostomy does not affect sex, the sex drive, or the reproductive system. Mark and I, we have 3 children. I've also had 5 miscarriages, and all of our children are married, and we're about to have our 5th grandchild in January. So as you can see, we definitely have not had a problem having sex and procreating, and yes, our name will be carried on. Over the years, Mark and I have been involved in many ostomy support groups. And through those groups, I have actually met women that have gotten pregnant, carried a baby to term, and given birth with an ostomy. So that is the good news. Having an ostomy does not affect sex, your sex drive, or the reproductive system. So basically, and to put it very bluntly, my husband Mark, his penis works just fine. Okay, but then you may ask, are there any inconveniences with having an ostomy and having sex? I can only personally speak from my own personal experience. There's really not a lot of inconveniences, but I will just tell you a little bit about our experience. There have been times when Mark and I will start to get a little bit frisky, and he will say, wait, I need to go empty my bag. But in his defense, there have also been times that we've started to get a little bit frisky, and I've been the one to say, wait, hold that thought, don't go anywhere, I have to use the bathroom. So to me, it's basically the same thing. But I would recommend, for those of you who are new to having ostomies or to your partner having an ostomy, I would recommend emptying the bag before having sex. In 38 years of marriage, we've only had one incident in the middle of sex where Mark's bag has started to leak. Yes, it was a definite mood kill for both him and I. But you know what? It's life. Life goes on. Over the years of 38 years of marriage, we've been in the middle of sex and have had other mood kills. For example, when our kids were young, being in the middle of sex and all of a sudden hearing our bedroom door open and then shut. And then think, oh my gosh, which child was that and what did they see? Also, we've had experiences where, say, 11 o'clock at night in the middle of sex and our phone rings. And I'm thinking, really? Now? Right now? One of our children will be calling at 11 o'clock at night. You never want to get those calls out late at night because you think, why are they calling this late? But yes, there are many things that can lead to a mood kill during sex. But like I said, in 38 years of marriage, only one time did he have a leak. So anyways, yes, life goes on. I knew that Mark had an ostomy. I fell in love with Mark with an ostomy, and I chose to marry him knowing he had an ostomy. For any of us who fall in love with someone and choose to marry someone who has any kind of thing that they're dealing with, whether it's a disability or an illness or anything that our partner may be dealing with, when we choose to marry that person, it also becomes something that we will deal with. And somehow in those relationships, those couples find a way to have intimacy in their life. And why? Because intimacy is a very big part of marriage. In closing, first of all, I'm going to answer the question that I know all of you want to ask. My husband Mark, known as Ostomate Mark, in August, he turned 60 years old. And in November, next month, I too will turn 60 years old. And yes, we are still having sex, and it is still good, and everything is still working just fine. In closing, don't forget, if you have any questions, to get on our email, and you can address those questions at ostomatemark@gmail.com. Also, we want to let you know that we will be setting up a Facebook and an Instagram account for Ostomate Mark here very soon. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video or any of our videos, hit like, hit subscribe. Feel free to share. We are willing to answer any questions through our experience. Like we said, we've never met anybody that's had an ostomy longer than Mark, except for 2 people. So we are here to answer questions, and no questions are off limits. Be kind to your Ostomate friends and family, and remember, ostomies save lives. Thank you. Until we talk next time.